What's good? What up? 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 What's good with y'all? Let me adjust this light. Light look crazy. Hold on. There we go. There we go. It's a little too crazy. Just a little too crazy. That'll do it. That'll do it. Let me adjust this bad boy. Yeah, I ain't like the camera a little too close. What's up with y'all, man? Brandy Mahoney, what's a goodie? What's a goodie? Who want to talk some Cowboys? Just me? Donnie Chill. Go CFT. I appreciate you. I ain't the GOAT. I'm one of y'all. Appreciate you, man. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? I've been trying to work on getting this mic sounding better. I know my mic been sounding terrible. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Somebody said if we have to. Yeah, I guess we got to talk about this team we love so much. Creative Ed Shot. What's good, Ron? What's good with you? Pookie Watson. What's good? JB Cowboys 94. What's good? Gilberto Herrera. What's goody? See if what's up, CFT? Let's tank for that top 5 pick. I'm on board. Tice, was it Tice Jackson? Johnson? My fault. Tice Johnson was good. Be the guy. Was goody. Was goody. Was goody. Um, JR was good. Steven Whitworth was good. Big Ron. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. I gotta forewarn y'all. Um, Look, I know we used to having a decent amount of people in the streams, but y'all know a lot of people tapped out, season over to them. They ain't participating in live streams and stuff like that. So we'll see how many people we get in here, but I don't anticipate a whole lot. But I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. It is what it is. We in here. And that's all that matter. Stargirl was good. Marcus McFarland was good. These the people that rock with me. Y'all the people that rock with me no matter what. Joe Gonzalez, hello and good evening. Rome and the cartel. Hope everyone is enjoying and having a blessed and wonderful day. Hook 'em horns. That's a fact, Joe Gonzalez. Hook 'em horns. And I am having a good evening. I hope everybody else is. Keystone, what's good with you, dog? What's good? Tashami Ali. Tashami? I think it's Tashami Ali. What's up, fam? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How everybody feeling, man? And no, that's not connected to no win or nothing. Just how y'all feeling? Because I know the Cowboys be driving us crazy. Did y'all see the new injury list, the new injury report? We can start there. 49 people in here. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. Did y'all see the new injury report? It is nasty work. CD Lamb I think CD Lamb has a back injury now. He questionable. Jay Lou is out. Like, this is getting out of hand. Eagles landed. I'm feeling great. Fly Eagles fly. I feel you, dog. Do your thing, man. Happy for y'all. Y'all have a great season. I ain't even here to hate on y'all. I don't got the energy. I don't got the energy at all. I don't, man. Y'all got it. I don't feel like it. Some days I feel like it. Yesterday I was trolling y'all a little bit. Today, I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll come back and troll y'all tomorrow. Next time y'all play. Low key team tank. Joseph Chapman. Why you low key team tank? Be high key team tank. That's where I'm at. When do we acknowledge that the front office is team tank? We can start there. Joe Gonzalez, Rome. I'm on the injury report. Everybody on it. I'm hurt too. I'm on the injury report too. Not gonna work. When do we acknowledge that the Jones family, Javante Deloach, F that Rome, F the Eagles. Hey man, F the Eagles. I'm with you. F the Eagles always. My fault. Too much camaraderie. I feel you. Too much buddy. When do we acknowledge that Jerry Jones and them a team tank too? They just doing it real covert, real low key. Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see that the front office is team tank. They just doing it so well. Dallas Garcia, what's good with you? They are 100% team tank. I noticed it when all of a sudden Tyler Guyton got random injuries and they didn't want to play him. I'm like, oh. I don't think they was like weeks ago. I think it's like as of right now, I feel like they like, you know what? If you're not 100% healthy, tell me if I'm wrong. Can we tell me if I'm wrong? I think they're telling players, look, if you're not 100% healthy, like 100%, go on, shut it down. CD Lamb back probably fine. They like, CD, ain't your back hurting? Jesse Harvey, Mike Fish. See, can I address Mike Fisher for a second? Because everybody always like to come in here. Y'all say Mike Fisher name like it's the big joker in spades. Listen. Mike Fisher is the same as Stephen A. Smith. He's fulfilling a self-fulfilling prophecy. Stephen A. Smith says the Cowboys won't win the Super Bowl, and then if we don't have a perfect season like 31 other teams don't, he gets to be right. All Mike Fisher did was say that the season was going to fail. He the same as Stephen A. Smith. The season failed, and now he gets to walk around and beat his chest. I told you so. It's the same thing. He's not a fan of the Cowboys. He's a fan of the Minnesota Vikings. He's from Minnesota. He's a reporter. He reports on the Cowboys. We are not one and the same. He's a reporter that works and reports on the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys super fan. I get upset when the Cowboys lose. He could give a damn. I defend the Cowboys. He spends all stream denigrating and throwing shots at the quarterback and players he don't like and defending Jerry Jones. We are different. Is he connected? Yes. Has he been doing this for a long time? Yes. But listen, I'm not even about to, I don't even like when people say that to me. We different. We're two different type of entities. He's a reporter that has a YouTube channel. I'm a fan that has a YouTube channel. They not like us. Yes. And salute to him. Very successful at what he does, but we're two different type of entities. We're not the same. Just because he turned a YouTube camera on and I do, we don't do nothing the same. He likes to say he spits facts, and no made up stuff. I like to say that he be just hypothetically saying things. It's real simple. Just saying, yo, the team won't win the Super Bowl. The chances of any team winning the Super Bowl every year is very slim. Outside of the Chiefs. You ain't saying nothing prolific. You just played the odds. Especially when you watch the owner, which is one of your close friends, not do anything in the offseason. That wasn't a hard bet to take. Anyway. Yeah, we come from a different cloth. No disrespect to him. Like I said, he great at what he do as far as being a reporter and being connected and all that. But as far as being a Cowboys fan, we ain't the same because he's not a Cowboys fan. He's a Vikings fan. He's just reporting on the ops. I did not just say that. Willie Vet. I didn't just say that. Rome. Mike Fish. Didn't I just? He tell him. I just said that. Hey, y'all, can y'all enlighten Willie? Did I just said that, please? Should I repeat myself? I just said he's been covering the Cowboys for mad years, super connected, friends with Jerry Jones, probably has their numbers. I don't know what else you want me to say. Is that me saying that he's not good at his job? I said we're two different entities. We are. He's not a fan of the Cowboys. I don't know how else to explain that. So maybe somebody else can explain it to Willie in the chat because he thinks that I'm trying to. I'm not disrespecting Mike Fisher. I'm just making clarity. Because I don't like when people come here and say, yo, Mike Fisher said this. I don't care what Mike said. Because we two different people. Everybody that's in this stream outside of Cowboys haters, we Cowboys fans. Real in-depth Cowboys fans. Like, will come in here and rock with me in the middle of March before free agency on a Saturday night, Cowboys fans. Mike Fisher does not lose sleep when the Cowboys lose. He do not care. So that's the difference. I do care. Trust me, I care. It pisses me off that the Cowboys are so bad right now. I had somebody say this earlier. Can I ask y'all this question? I'll change the subject because y'all probably don't hear Mike. Y'all want to hear about Mike Fisher? Y'all go over there. Let me ask y'all this. Oh, we're doing that. We're doing that. Mark, are you just getting it? Hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say this real quick so that I can stay on task and subject. Because Mark is probably an Eagles fan with a Cowboys avatar. because I do this every time I go live, and I guess people just don't catch my lives or haven't seen anything I've been saying. So let me say this really quickly. I made a live stream called Acceptance. I think I made a live stream where I said I was sorry. And I think every live stream since the Detroit game, I've been explaining myself saying that I was wrong about the Cowboys season. Now I'm focused on hopefully what can we do to fix the Cowboys. So asking me questions about something I've been explaining, I'm talking about like hours of live stream, at least 6 to 7 hours of me saying I was wrong about this roster, this team, this head coach. I was wrong about everything. I was wrong about hoping that Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks can do something. I was definitely wrong about the health of this team. I was wrong about a lot of things, Mike Zimmer's scheme, etc. So, if you haven't heard it, please listen. I was wrong about the team for 2024. After we get healthy and I get my quarterback back, and hopefully my owner and GM does some things this offseason, I will be back to talking my ish like normal next year. But I'm not going to talk ish for no reason. We're injured. The season's gone awry. And I'm in here to talk about things that we could do to fix it or what we could do to win the game possibly. But I am off that. Lucas Herbert, $2 super chat. I'm here like I never left. My dog, you always in here supporting. Appreciate you, Lucas. So I hope y'all heard that. Now that I've said that, all of my channel mods, if someone comes in here trying to distract me and say something out of pocket, you have the permission for me to block them. That's it. I tried. So if you in here just to troll, I'm giving my, you know what I'm saying, my security, they're walking papers. They can, I'm not their walking papers, they're marching orders. So troll lightly. Troll lightly. I tried. And I can see how this goes. I'm trying to talk about if we can win this Texans game and stuff like that. And trolls just gonna pop in and be like, yo, thought you said that Dak was going crazy this year, and I ain't in the mood. I don't feel like it. Some days I feel like it. Today, not one of them days. If you missed this speech, you just jumped in here, rewind it about 10 minutes and listen to me tell you about what I said about the team this year. Thank you. K. Robinson, appreciate you for jumping in here. Rome, you have to explain yourself. Bring us the news, man. Appreciate you, Montreal Smith. I'm just saying, like a lot of people be missing. Mike Jink is an Eagles fan. You want to know why Mike Jink got a wrench? Because he keep it 100. And like he said, them boys check your work more than a teacher. They go back and watch every live stream over and over. They watch my old film. They just searching for some aha gotcha moment. But you can't get me. What part of you can't? Hey, it's over. The ship is sailed. You can't catch me in no like, oh, got him. There is no got him. Anyway, CD Lamb got a apparent back issue. There's no explanation as to where he got it. I guess it was in some type of practice, but back issue now, and it's questionable. I think this has something to do with CD Lamb's AC joint. I know they said it was all right. I think what's happening is the Cowboys are not going to run CD Lamb out there and risk him getting further hurt or more hurt in a lost season. I hate that CD Lamb has to lose a season because of Dak's injury and the other injuries going on with this team, but it is what it is. 116 people in here. Y'all mind hitting the like button? If you don't mind. Jesse Harvey, F that wrong. We riding with you to the wheels fall off. I appreciate y'all. And that's why I'm in here on a night where the team is probably at the worst it's been. I think this is the worst Cowboy season since I've been a fan. I'ma still make content. I'm not fed up with the content. I'm not fed up with y'all. I'm not even mad at the players. The team just ain't good this year. Just ain't good this year. It sucks. Willie T. The draft had didn't have high hopes this year when the coaches were on a 1-year deal and they waited to sign Dak and CD. Yeah, that was a bad strategy. That was a bad strategy. Waiting to sign Dak last minute was a stupid strategy. 58 likes, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. It was. And yes, it's Saturday Night Live, so yes. Although I've been talking upset, yes, I do have my libation. Y'all welcome to have a sip with me if you want. If you're an adult, you know what I'm saying, and you're in the comfort of your own home, do what you want. Season's been long enough. I can't give y'all no celebratory drinks, so we might as well just chill and have therapy and have a sip together since it's Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying? Because at this rate, there will be no celebratory shots happening no time soon. That's for 2025. But let me ask y'all this. Droku, CF Evan Teasy, appreciate you. Am I wrong for, like, as a true fan, don't you just root for what's on paper? I'm not saying that you should overhype it, but as a true fan, don't you just kind of root for what you got at the start of the season? If you got an all-pro quarterback coming off an MVP runner-up season, an all-pro receiver, I know we lost Tony Pollard, etc. But, you know, I had no reason to just come in and assume we couldn't at least be a wild card team. This wasn't a year where I said 13-3. I said 11-6, 12-5 if we really had a great year. I was way off. Way off. Way off. But betting man, Dak Prescott had never had a losing season that he finished. Right? Why would I assume that we couldn't at least make the playoffs? Everyone always tells me this. 40 likes away from 100. Last 20 people hit the like button for me. People always tell me this. The Cowboys is great in the regular season. Y'all just can't win in the playoffs. Have y'all ever heard that? Have you ever heard somebody say, yo, the Cowboys is just great in the regular season. Y'all just can't win in the playoffs? So why would I assume we was going to have a bad regular season? I didn't think we was going to be the number one seed in the conference. I can see if I was saying that. But I 100% expected to make the playoffs. And I thought we could win the division. I did. I don't feel bad for that. I just think, for one, this whole 1-year deal strategy was bad. I think, and for everybody that thinks I never blamed that, that's another thing. You don't never put no blame on Dak. I think Dak Prescott was having one of his worst years, and I don't think we had the horses. I wanted them to be. We just ain't had the horses, man. And then when you look up and all four of you, when you lose Sam Williams, DeMarcus Lawrence, Michael Parsons for part of the year, Marshawn Nealon, your rookie you drafted to back up, you lose 4 edge rushers, and you're down to Carl Lawson, who you had to bring in late. Especially when your defense was built on the what? What was the Cowboys defense always built on? 140 people in here. Hit the like button. What has our defense been built on through the whole Dan Quinn tenure? Pass rush. You don't got a pass rush. The defense that we built falls apart. Now, this isn't an excuse. We're way past excuses. If you're wondering about the season, I just explained that about 15 minutes ago. So it just is what it is. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking draft picks now, because the season just way off. It's way, way off. Dak had one of his worst years this year, and I love him. I hope this is an anomaly. I do too. I'm standing on the fact. I think I've talked to y'all, but since I get to repeat myself about me being wrong, let me repeat myself about something else. Remember when I said I think Dak Prescott was hurt more than he let on? I really do think that's the case. I think something was way more wrong with that ankle than I think we'll find out later. And I think he tore his hamstring. It was on the same leg. Now, does that make anybody feel better that think, Dak Prescott he injury prone? I can't argue. There's certain things I can argue. If you look at me and say Dak Prescott is injury prone, I can't argue that no more. I can't. I don't want him to be injury prone, but he's been getting hurt a lot lately. If the Cowboys are smart, next year they'll make sure they got a competent backup. Know what else we was wrong about? Since this is the season of being wrong. Y'all want to know what else Cowboys fans was wrong about? We thought we had a competent backup. Tell me I'm lying. Mr. 5-1 as a starter. We thought that if Dak went down, we at least had competency. We at least had decent quarterback play. Not a starter, or he would be somewhere else. But we thought if Dak went down, Coop was at least competent. And either last week was just a random bad game, which is possible, or Cooper Rush is completely garbage. This isn't Cooper Rush hate. This is the fact that the Cowboys got to reassess everything this offseason, including backup quarterback. Can I say something fair? As a Dak fan, as a Dak defender, supporter, with a homer, goofy, whatever y'all want to call me. With Dak heading into year 10 next year, that's what they're going to say, or 9 or 10. We got to have a good backup next year, for real. We have to plan to expect the injury. That's just smart business. I ain't happy about it. But you need a Tyrod Taylor. No, Big Dow. You need a Tyrod Taylor type somebody. My 2 cents, $5 super chat. Will these so-called fans hate every QB we get until we go to the NFC Championship game or Super Bowl? That is a fire super chat. Wow. Y'all give my man some fire emojis. Wow, that was a fire super chat, my 2 cents. Will these fans hate every Cowboys quarterback until we go to the NFC Championship game or Super Bowl? That's very possible. 143 people in here. I know at 28 likes away from 100, I know we can get to 100. I feel it in my bones. So I'm going to ask again. Let's hit the like button. I'm going to take a shot, and then I'm going to read these two $20 super chats that came in back to back. Y'all might as well just spam the fire button because everyone's going off on super chats. Thank y'all, gentlemen. And thank you, my 2 cents. I ain't going to overshadow your joint. Great super chat. Sammy, your mammy with the $19.99 super or $20 super chat. You got to make the most of your opportunities when you are in the playoffs. You do. The Cowboys and the 49ers and the Rams were all thinking that they'd be right back in the playoffs again this year. That's a fact. I think the 49ers are going to make a wild card and make it tough on anybody. I know you're a 49ers fan. I think y'all got a chance to make the wild card, big dog. But I agree with you. The Rams might not make it. 49ers can still win that division. Your division ain't wrapped up. So my point is, I don't think y'all out of it. Y'all was just hurt too. But y'all ain't lose your quarterback. Knock on wood. But I agree with you. Brandon J. $20 super chat as well. What's good, Rome? I got to say the answer to our coaching isn't prime. I respect that. I think at the NFL level, you have to have a superpower to be successful. I can't say prime is elite defense or offense. Belichick with Dak is the answer. I look, Belichick is special powers defense. I want to speak to that. Thank y'all for throwing fire emojis in there for everybody dropping it. You dropping a 20 in this turmoil right now. I respect you. Thank you. Appreciate y'all both. Let me speak to Brandon J's super chat real quick because he made a point. He said you got to have a superpower. 18 likes away from 100. Y'all should hit the like button for the $20 super chats because we get 100 likes in here, we're going to get more people in here. So hit the like button, especially the last 20 people that jumped in here that just started watching. Deion's superpower is culture. Deion Sanders' superpower is culture. Deion Sanders is the same as Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin is a defensive backgrounded person. Deion Sanders, his background is defense as well. Deion's superpower is his culture. He flipped a culture. He had Jackson State looking great, HBCU. When he went to Colorado with all the bravado, everybody thought that Deion was just talking. But he went there with a plan. And it was to flip the way that the whole team carried themselves. Now Colorado has swagger. He has rebuilt that entire culture within 2 years. The Cowboys' biggest problem, I don't even think is just talent. I think once we get healthy, we got a pretty talented team. Maybe not the best, but we got a pretty talented team once we get healthy. But it's the culture. We don't have swagger. We are disjointed. You got Mike over here doing podcasts and bigging up every quarterback but his own. And you got Trayvon Diggs ordering with reporters. You got Dak Prescott off into the corner. You got Mike McCarthy was at the fight last night, seemingly by himself. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's video of him leaving the fight alone. We're so disjointed as a franchise. It doesn't seem like we have any sense of community, togetherness, and nothing. I think that Deion Sanders would bring a sense of togetherness, unity, community that we don't have. And when you're one, you play better. That's just my thought. I could be wrong. First of all, you don't got to worry about Deion coming here because Deion Sanders is too big of a star to be the coach. Jerry Jones is not going to give up none of that spotlight. I would be completely shocked and floored if Jerry Jones signed Deion Sanders. He's not signing Deion Sanders. He's not giving up that spotlight, and y'all know it. So breathe easy. Sleep good. Deion, you would see Jason Witten. Yeah, that's my last video. Check it out if you ain't seen it. Jason Witten will walk through that door as the Cowboys head coach straight out of high school before you see Deion Sanders. I don't want him neither, by the way. Y'all want to know who I want as the head coach? I'm not opposed to Bill Belichick because Bill Belichick knows defense. I would just want Bill Belichick to have a great coordinator. Y'all want to know who I want as the head coach? Y'all might not agree with me, but that's fine. If I had my dream is Ben Johnson. I think Ben Johnson got it. I watched Ben Johnson go for the kill shot against the Cowboys. I like his demeanor. I like his offensive put. Ben Johnson would have Dak Prescott out here looking better than Jared Goff. Who I think the Cowboys will get is the guy y'all naming in the comments. We probably going to get Mike Vrabel. I don't think Ben Johnson, you know what? Ben Johnson wanted $18 million a year. The Cowboys ain't paying that. The Cowboys ain't paying $18 million. They not doing it. No. Why am I whispering? To get your attention. just in case you thought somebody. No. Mike Vrabel is probably going to be the coach. Remember, I said that. I do like Vrabel a lot. I think Mike Vrabel brings swagger too. I would love Ben Johnson. Look, man, can I be selfish? I could be, everybody else get to do what they want. I'm gonna be selfish. 8 likes away from 100. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna be selfish with that, and then I'm gonna explain my Ben Johnson thoughts. Because everybody else get to be selfish. I'm gonna be selfish. I want Dak to have an incredible offensive coordinator because I don't think he's ever really had that. I feel like he helped Kellen Moore learn on the job. He hasn't had his Sean McVay. He ain't had his Kyle Shanahan, his Andy Reid. And I want Dak to have that. I'm selfish. I don't care. I don't. So if we got a Mike Vrabel, I would hope for him to go get someone's quarterback coach that is super, super great and intelligent. I want some smarts in here. I would love Mike Tomlin. He ain't never leaving Pittsburgh till he retire. The Rooney family ain't never letting Mike Tomlin leave ever. 5 likes away from 100. Who gonna be that 100th like? Who gonna do it? Why pour a shot? Who gonna do it? Yeah, I'm selfish. I want Dak to get his coaching whisper. And y'all want to hear something crazy? This is why you can be wrong in sports. I thought Mike was that. Dak Prescott had his best year under Mike McCarthy last year. Just statistically. Maybe not overall everything, but runner up to MVP, low interceptions, 36 touchdowns, I believe. Like, I think it was 38 overall, but just balled out, right? Thank y'all for getting it to 100. Appreciate y'all. But the thing that Mike McCarthy, he said it in the press conference this week. He's not making no adjustments. So your offense from year to year has to evolve and build on itself, or people will catch up to it. Mike and them slants and them stop routes and the way he was running things and the lack of motion, it caught up to us. And he refused to adjust or change. And now we're just like, well, first of all, the injuries don't help. But now we on the back, we just hurt. The offense looks like prehistoric. It's just bad. So yeah, I would love Ben Johnson, but we're not getting him neither. Because of money. It's literally because of money. I don't think they'll even interview with Ben Johnson. Y'all want to hear something sick though? The coaches don't affect the salary cap. What's the most profitable sports franchise in the world? I'm wearing this hat. You can hire a coach and pay them whatever you want. The Cowboys are billionaires. $20 million a year is a joke to Jerry Jones. Jerry probably made $80 million last night on that fight himself. It's stupid. All right, that's probably an exaggeration, but he's making money. My point is, with the money he just makes at the stadium, he can literally pay Ben Johnson over and over again. They are choosing to be cheap. They can pay any coach they want, anything they want. There's no rules. So to say I could have one of the best young offensive minds in the game be my coach, but literally because I don't want to pay him, I won't do it. That's what makes me mad about the Jones family. And this isn't like a poor franchise where like their owner is like cash poor. Like Mark Davis for the Raiders is broke. There's certain owners that don't got bread. The Browns owner, I think certain teams don't got money like that. Some teams do, some teams don't. Jerry Jones ain't broke. I would love Ben Johnson, Mike Vrabel as the DC. We is cooking. That's what Mike Vrabel or Robert Saleh or whatever. You want to talk about loading up? Ben Johnson, Robert Saleh or Mike Vrabel as the DC. Go get Dak Ashton Genty or Ted McMillan. Go get the running back out of North Carolina if you get a receiver first round. Load up. That's how the Cowboys come back. Y'all want to talk about that? That's how the Cowboys come back. You get Ben Johnson, get Mike Vrabel as the DC or Robert Saleh. You go get Dak a bona fide running back. Go get him a hellacious second receiver. Now your third receiver at bare minimum is Jonathan Mingo or whoever else you want to sign, or Robert Flournoy or something. Like, so your first two receivers is bona fide great. Jake Ferguson is going to look better. You got a legitimate running back. You sign other legitimate free agents in the offseason and you let your new coaching staff go to work. That's how you load it up. And then when you have Dak Prescott with a properly assembled roster, a good coaching staff, and if Dak failed with that, then I will get on live stream. Me personally. And just I don't know what I would need to do to let everybody know, I was completely wrong about Dak Prescott completely. But I don't think that would be the case. You load up this roster properly, Dak Prescott 100% would look totally different. Ben Johnson, 20 years too young. My point is this, though. Y'all watched the Eagles in the Washington game? I'm sure y'all did. 170 people in here. Y'all hit that like button for me. Y'all watched the Eagles in the Washington game? I'm going to say something that y'all don't want to. I said it on Twitter. People thought I was crazy. I watched that game. I watched Jaden Daniels, who could get better. He's a rookie. And I watched Jalen Hurts sailing balls out of bounds, missing receivers. Jalen Hurts' best plays in that game were done with his legs. Ain't nobody say he couldn't run. But his throwing was looking trash. And Jaden Daniels was skipping footballs all over the football field. You're not going to tell me if Dak Prescott had one of them rosters, he wouldn't be getting busy, especially the Eagles. That's fine, Jay Satterfield. Disagree on Dak. I get disagreed on about Dak Prescott every day. I respect your opinion. You don't have to like Dak or my take on it. That's fine. But my point is, this ain't a Jalen Hurts hate fest or a Jaden Daniels hate fest. I ain't saying those dudes can't play quarterback. I'm saying if my team was put together properly, I'm taking my quarterback over those. I am. Brandon J, 499 Super Chat. My God, just imagine Dak with a young running game and an elite defense. I've seen Dak ball under several OCs already. Belichick will change the culture. Belichick can change the culture. I will say that. Belichick is another one that can change the culture. Oh, we got one of those. Y'all know what to do, security. Thank you for that super chat, though, Brandon J. Yeah, I'm not even acknowledging. I already gave my speech earlier. So, security, y'all do what y'all got to do. Dak is the truth, but like other QBs, he needs weapons and protection. That sounds obvious, right? Creative edge shop. Dak is the truth, but he needs protection and weapons. What a novel concept. Excellent. Novel concept. Excellent. I know y'all got me. I ain't tripping. I ain't even tripping. Sometimes you gotta get the job done yourself. Nah, but that's what I want. But what I need to see, because I've been here for 38 minutes, I guess I should talk about the Houston Texans, right? The Texans game can be won. Football is a game of it's an any given Sunday mentality, any given Monday night. The game can be won. Our defense got to win it. It's kind of hard when Jay Lou's not going to play and Deron Bland's not going to play. We got one chance, and he wears number 11, and the other person wears number 13. If we can heat up their O-line enough and disrupt the game, maybe cause some turnovers, because that's going to take something like that, we can possibly win. The other thing we need to do is on the offensive side of the ball, which is extra hard to do because we haven't done it. We have to run the ball for 100-plus yards and let Rico Dowdle get 20 carries. We have to run the ball with consistency. And play keep away. So we have to disrupt on defense, be disruptive, pass rush, heat up that offensive line, which is bad. and we have to play keep away. That's where we at if we want to win. Running the ball and play action. That's how we win. Appreciate you, Jay Satterfield. I appreciate you. Lucas Herbert, Jason Witten would be our next, would be the next Jerry Jones pet. 100%. Jason Witten would be Jason Garrett. Both Jasons. After this game, you're going to see Micah will end up with the imaginary injury in the sideline for the rest of the year. They might shut him down. They might. We're going to see. I think the league would investigate the Cowboys if everybody mysteriously got hurt. What I think is going to happen is Micah's going to have a lingering injury that they're going to start him and then like he won't end no games or something like that. Something like that. You know, Micah's ankle still bothering him, so he couldn't finish the game. CD gave it a go, but his back kind of knocked him out. But you know what? I'll give y'all this though. You know what I think is good? Like a good thing with all this? What does sitting the starters mean? And this is the reason why I'll be watching the game intently. We have another 8 weeks, a long preseason. This is a mid-season preseason. I'm going to, and it's better than preseason because this ain't against Amazon truck drivers and stuff like that. It's starters on the other team. I get to watch my young boys play against starters so I can assess who needs to be here next year. It is sad. That's real though, Cowboy Chris. It's sad, but it's real. Slug, evaluation time. That's it. That's where we at. Evaluation time. Listen, no one is happy that we are in a tanking for a top draft pick, talking draft before Thanksgiving. No one is happy about that, but it's real. Can I say something to y'all that's going to sound crazy? Because I don't wish injuries on nobody, but I am tired of playing and dancing. I've seen people laugh and dance on our injury grave this year. I've seen division rivals think the injuries is funny. Straight up, think the injuries is funny and act like injuries don't matter. You are always one injury away from talking draft. If Jalen Hurts broke his ankle tomorrow or the next game they played, the season is over. Kenny Pickett ain't doing nothing. I'm tired of everybody acting like this is unheard of. It's real. The Washington Commanders are like, we're going to the playoffs. If Jaden Daniels goes down, their season's over. It's over. There's no Super Bowl aspirations. That's it. Brock Purdy go down, it's a wrap. Why is everybody acting like that's unheard of? I'm just wondering. What team in this league is surviving a injury to their starter and making a playoff run? If Josh Allen went down, you think the Bills is about to go on a tear? So yeah, y'all talking real tough because nobody got hurt. But I seen y'all complaining last year when AJ Brown was hurt and y'all got kicked out the playoffs. We would have won if AJ wasn't hurt. It's like 7 or 8 starters on my team hurt, and you want me to act like they not? Fuck out of here. Why y'all talking draft? Because half my team hurt. What are you talking about? Let's not be goofy. But yeah, if Jalen Hurts tears ACL and get carted off, I'd be wrong if I went live and started giggling. But that's what I've been hearing. Oh, Dak is hurt. He injury prone. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Quarterback injuries are one thing in the NFL, sporadic and random. And they have torn people's careers and torn people's seasons apart for years. And as soon as you start thinking it ain't gonna happen to me, all right, okay. But what you're not gonna do is tell me that I'm not allowed to just say, well, might as well look at the draft because my starting quarterback is hurt. My second receiver still can't get on the field. Most of my edge rushers been hurt all year. Deron Bland, my all-pro corner, ain't played a snap this year. My nickel corner is out this game. Injuries everywhere. My starting left tackle been hurt. And I'm supposed to just gut through it. Man, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Eagles won a quarterback with a backup quarterback that came in after y'all had already made the playoffs. Not with 9 games left. Now say that. With 9 games left, my brother-in-law is an Eagles fan. I watched that entire playoff run. Y'all was already at 13 wins when Carson Wentz went down. Kiss my ass. Ain't no way. Because if Nick Foles is so good, he had a stage y'all starter. He had a magical playoff run. Salute to him. Amazing Super Bowl win. But he did not carry y'all for 9 weeks and then take y'all through the playoffs. No, no, no. And what y'all do to celebrate him? Kicked him right off y'all team. So whatever. Revisionist history. Yo, we win a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. Yeah, he played just the playoff games in like 1 or 2. And he was bad the first 2 weeks when he started. He wasn't even good in the last 2 weeks of this regular season. So I don't even want to hear that. Almost did it again the next year. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He won 1 game. 1 game. K. Robinson, I watched. He didn't almost do nothing the next year. He didn't make it to the championship game. I watched. Lost in the divisional. Just like Dak do. Carson had won most of. Carson was in the running for MVP that year. I remember. He beat the sound like a Dak playoff run. He beat a team, and then what happened? What happened? He lost in the what round? You agreeing with me? He lost in the what? What round was that? Your keyboard broke? What round was that? Because y'all don't ever describe Dak Prescott as he almost got it done. He's lost by 1 score in the divisional. I don't get to hear the 49ers got lucky. What happened with you? K. Robinson, your keyboard broke? Now he's a backup. Now we back to reality. Now he's a backup. Now Nick Foles was a backup. Back to my point. You don't do nothing with a backup. Now go sit in the back of the class while I break this down and be quiet. No team in the NFL is making any playoff runs with a backup quarterback. As I said, if your quarterback goes down this early in the year, your season's a wrap. It's a wrap. Hold on. Let me just go and shut this down real quick. Yeah. Go and set in timeout. He won it the year before. We're not gonna go back and forth and keep saying the same things over and over again. That's what we're not gonna do. So you go ahead and click off the channel, or you can watch in silence. Sam Darnold is a backup, and the Vikings are coming back to earth right now. That's my point. You right. Sam Darnold is a backup. Do you have faith in Sam Darnold making a playoff run? Because I got stories of the Vikings considering bringing in Ryan Tannehill. That's a real story. Why are they still looking for quarterbacks? Why are the Vikings still looking for quarterbacks if Sam Darnold is set? There's literally stories out there. They're looking for quarterbacks right now. Why? Yeah, sometimes you got to handle your own business, Brandon Fife. Because they smart. Yeah, because Sam Darnold is not him. He's okay. He's decent. He can have hot streaks, but he not him. Back to my point. You know why everybody's fighting my point? Because they want to be able to pile on Dallas. And they don't want us to sit in here and talk about draft picks. They don't want me talking about Ashton Genty. They don't want me talking about Ted McMillan. They want me to suffer. That's what y'all want. Y'all want me to suffer for 10 weeks and lie to myself. But I'm not goofy. I'm not about to tell you that Cooper Rush is going on a magical playoff run. This ain't Remember the Titans. This ain't Little Giants. This ain't Hoosiers. We're not going on no magical playoff run. We're going on a magical draft run, hopefully. Just get me a top 10 pick and let's roll. Okay, he ain't even trying. That's not even good jokes. There you go. There you go. I'm active tonight. I do my own security. Anyway, somebody said Matt Castle. Y'all fighting y'all hardest. Y'all flailing too. Yo, it's possible. No, it's not. When you go down, when a quarterback goes down this early, no one gets it done. Magical draft run is it. That's where we at. But I don't. If it happened once in NFL history, that makes my point. If you found one magical season where a backup went on a playoff run, like from like week 6 or something till that makes my point. Yeah, they over there Googling. I know somebody did it. No one's done it. Just let us be. You know what they really don't want, y'all? What, Brandy? What you got? You know what they really don't want? Somebody just bring up Hotstetler? Ain't no way. Most of these dudes in here wasn't even born when Hotstetler was out here. Whatever. Hey, you know what they really don't want? This is what they mad about. If you saying Kurt Warner, that was 26 years ago. And if it's one season, I'm right. I'm right. But I'm not even here to Google that, Joseph Chapman. You feel how you got to feel. Y'all don't want us to get no more good players. The haters want us to win now, and we want to lose. See, that's the thing. The haters don't want to watch they don't want to hear the do, and we get to call Ted McMillan or Travis Hunter. See, the haters don't want that because that's going to bring Cowboys joy. That's going to make them sick. Not to mention, we get to pick at the top of the draft for an entire draft. See, y'all don't want that. I know y'all don't. I know y'all don't. That's why y'all over. Yo, keep fighting a good fight. Don't give up. Cooper Rush can shut up. But when we get that 6'5" monster that runs a 4.5, you don't want that. Nah, I don't want that. You don't want Dak with a legitimate running game. All you want to do is say Dak had one. Hey, if y'all got a hater that y'all talk to in a regular that starts Cowboys conversation with Dak had, stop talking to them. I do it all day on Twitter. See, when they talk about Jalen Hurts or they talk about Jaden Daniels or they talk about other quarterbacks, they say Joe Burrow has one of the best receiving cores in the league. Patrick Mahomes has the best head coach in the league. The 49ers have or has one of the best rosters in the NFL. Jared Goff has one of the best backfields in the NFL. Right? And when you describe Dak Prescott today, there's no has. It's had. And apparently it's had an FU because what? Why can't he have good things anymore? Why? Why? Because Jones family don't like him? Why can't he have good things anymore? Why? Because he black? What is it? Why can't Dak Prescott have nice things? Why isn't he not allowed to have a running game? I need somebody to answer that question. One of the Dak haters come up to the front, step in the front of the class and tell me why he is not allowed to have things. Why does everything all got to start with had? Somebody explain it. Because everybody gets to have has. Exactly, Ace Flame. Because Jerry Jones says no. That's the real reason. That's it. You can't have nice things, Dak Prescott, because Jerry Jones says no. Oak Cliff Rock, good cues for the GM. What's good with the cues? Everybody else gets to say they have. And and Dak Prescott gets to say he had. That's crazy. Serotonin Cowboy, I appreciate you. Please no race card. White and brown guys have no game, have game also. I agree. I hate that I got to bring up the race card. I do. But you know what I hate though, Serotonin Cowboy? I hate the fact that no one never acknowledges the realities of what Dak Prescott deals with. The amount of hate that that guy gets. And I want to know why he gets that hate. What did he do? Why does everybody else get to circumvent their hate? And I want to know, why can't he have nice things? Why is he not allowed to have a great running game? When was the last time Dak Prescott had a great running game, an undeniable running game? Yeah. Now we go into the real. When was the last time Dak Prescott had an undeniable running game? He been in the league 9 years. Everybody that's putting 20, something that doesn't stand something that doesn't start with a 2020 is crazy work. 2016, 7 years ago. That's crazy. He hasn't had a great running game in 7 years. And I'm not supposed to care. That's before the other contract. Like, this is the type of DMV, my dog, DMV. When was the last time the Cowboys drafted a high profile receiver? Not named CD Lamb. High profile. First 2 rounds. First 2 rounds. Dez Bryant. That is sad. And if you want to use the trade, Amari Cooper was 2018 too. 7 years, and y'all want me to be like, well, Dak Prescott had. So let me get 7 years ago. Like, y'all want me to really ignore that? Like, yo, if y'all don't get out my face, I'm not going. Why am I bringing all this up? Just to let you know. So if I want to talk draft, new coaches, getting better running backs, getting more receivers, a new coaching scheme, staff, record label, whatever I want to talk about, y'all better get out my goddamn face. I'm allowed to. When these things haven't been done in 7 years, y'all better go ahead. Gallup was a 3rd rounder. Whatever. I can talk about what I want to talk about. My team ain't drafted no weapons in 7 years. But you know what we have been drafting? Tyler Guyton, Mozzie Smith, Cooper Beebe. Hold on, who else we got? Tyler Smith. Like every lineman you can think of been drafted. Trenches. No weapons. But Dak Prescott's supposed to pull a rabbit out of a hat. No. I'm not going. Dallas want people to get their bad credit up before drafting a receiver. I don't know what they want. Exactly. 7 years. They want you to get your whole, you can have bad credit and recover in the span that the Cowboys want to draft a receiver. It's nuts. Nah, I'm gonna do what I want. Calvin Brown, why are you here then? I'm gonna end with that. Calvin Brown, I'm doing something right. Don't block him neither. Bro, talk about the same things every stream, and you click every time. Why is you here? Explain that. So you've been here multiple streams. Don't. Is your keyboard broke? Say something. You talk about the same stuff every stream, but you keep clicking. Why you watching? Because you hilarious. No, you're a goofy dude. I ain't never clicked on something I didn't want to watch. You in full control. Your mouse, keyboard, phone gotta work. That's a lie. That's corny. That's the corniest response because you hilarious. You're a cornball. Wherever you at, you corny. I ain't did this in a while. Put the cornballs in the chat, please. That is the corniest response because you hilarious. Ain't no way. No, I'm entertaining. You enjoy this shit. That's why you here. You saw my face. I don't even got no thumbnail put together. You saw my face and hit click. Oh, snap. Roam live. I can't wait. You couldn't wait. You saw my face, couldn't wait to hit play. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to be back next stream, but you're going to be quiet that time. You're going to be back next stream, but you're going to be quiet in the back, but you're going to watch. Yeah. You're going to watch my in-between videos too. Just like they all do. You talk about the same stuff. You always defending Dak. You always this. And you always hitting play when my name pop up on your timeline. You be like, oh, snap. Rome is live. I know. I go live at 2 a.m. You're going to get your notifications because you got the notification set, and you're going to hit play. I wonder what Rome talking about. Yeah. You be back. He said, nah, but he's still watching. He's still here. You still here. You be back. Calvin's feelings. I don't care about Calvin's feelings. That is the funniest thing ever. Brandon Fife, $10 super chat. These boys won't trade up in draft, trade, free agency, or get any weapons in the draft. Go win, Dak. Hey, they won't do anything for Dak. Thank you for that super chat, Brandon Fife. Appreciate you. Willie Perry. What's up, Rome from Richmond, VA? You know I got love for Richmond. That's where I went to college at. Shout out to Virginia Union. What's good with you, Willie Perry? DMV always dropping the bars. Me and DMV in the same group chat. We talk every day. We gonna probably talk after this stream. He probably gonna text me and tell me I was frying dude up in the live. That's what we do. That's my dog. DMV, we need a draft live stream. So you and Tuck can go crazy and I could just I could just be in the background like, yeah, I researched dude when I didn't. Y'all know draft season is y'all season. Jerry did put them curtains up. Disrespectful. Put them curtains right up for Jake. He did. I do want to ask y'all this before I go though. The lab is coming. The lab is coming because draft season starting early this year. I do got to ask y'all this. Ted McMillan or Genty? Who you want? Ted McMillan or Genty? I think I want Ted too. Because I think you get Hampton in the second round. If you get Ted McMillan and Hampton in the second round, game changer. My dog DMV put me on Hampton yesterday. Running back out of UNC. And I like Genty a lot. The only way we get Tet though, we gotta be top 5. We're not getting Tet McMillan in the. If we finish like 9th or 10th, we gonna get Genty. If we finish in the top 5, I think we got a shot at Tet. That's me. If we get DMV, if we get Genty, what's the receiver we get in the second round? That's the question. Now I saw Hampton was going crazy. When I saw Hampton had like 7 carries for like 78 yards when I checked in. Judkins from the I'll check Judkins out for the Buckeyes. I'll check him out. I'll tell you this though. This is what this is my next thought process. This is the rare draft for the Cowboys. I want to go receiver, running back, or running back receiver. First 2 rounds, I want 2 weapons. I don't want nothing else. I know y'all want D tackles. Go sign me a D tackle, a veteran one. I don't want to play this game. I want a veteran D tackle in free agency. I don't want no growing pains. I want a young receiver, running back, or young running back receiver. That's it. First 2 rounds, I'm not coming off this. So if you don't want to hear me talk about running back or receiver for the first 2 rounds, you probably ain't going to watch. I like the Mason Graham DT out of Michigan, but not over a receiver or running back. Genty, because our pick will be early enough to get a receiver, Genty will be gone also either way. If we top 5, I'm taking Ted. If Ted is on the board and Genty's on the board, I'm taking Ted McMillan. Because Ted helps 2 players, Genty helps 1. No, not necessarily helps 1. I think Ted McMillan changes your passing offense completely. I think Genty helps Dak more than CD. I do. But I think, and I know you can we're going to be able to get a quality running back in the second round because we're going to have a top pick. Buy the trenches, draft the weapons. I like that. I'm still in that Big Dow 8604. Still in that. I'm putting that on Twitter tonight. Buy the trenches, draft the weapons. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. I'm still in that phrase if you don't mind. Y'all watch y'all watch Casanet Phantom Tax. I'm still in that. I'm taxing that. Rome tax. That's Rome tax. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need some of that. Rome tax. I'm gonna need some of that. Send me your mock. on Twitter at Cowboys_fan talk, or just email it to me, CowboysFanTalk@gmail. I'll look at it. Send me your mock. It's that time of year, baby. They don't want us to be happy. They don't want us to do mock drafts, but we here now. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna slide up out of here. I'll probably try to get y'all something, maybe a little live stream on Monday before the game, during the day or something. You never know. If I don't, I'll get y'all some videos because y'all know how I get down. But listen, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And for all the haters that don't like us being happy, Joe Gonzalez, thank you. Great show, Ron. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Joe Gonzalez and William Perry, even though I always talk about the same thing. Of course you're an Eagles fan, Calvin. That makes it worse. It's an Eagles fan that watches every stream. Y'all let that marinate. Dude said you talk about the same thing every stream, and he's an Eagles fan. That's how I know I'm nice. Ain't no way in the world I'm watching somebody else's stream that I don't even like. Man, I'm nice. I holla.